Hello. Interesting, isn't it? My ceiling and all the books up in the top shelf there. I've seen lots of people doing their communications recently, either for staff, external or internal pieces of communication or for live broadcast media. And everyone seems to be looking down, don't they, at their laptop. So here's a few tips from me on some golden rules about what to do when you're recording video from home or even if you're appearing live in broadcast media. Let's start with the first one. We don't want to see your nasal hair. Clippers are in short supply at the moment. And the other thing is we don't want to see your cobwebbed ceiling. So let's get this level with your eyeline and your face. And suddenly it's looking much more professional. So if you've got a laptop then and you're doing a live broadcast via the camera in the laptop, either stack it up on some books or make sure that if you've got a mobile phone, you've got something like this that you can clamp it onto for your live team update or your live broadcast, and just get that laptop up level with your face so you're not looking down at it. The other thing, of course, about using mobile phones, if you have got one of these, is don't record video portrait. Keep it nice and landscape. That way it's better for broadcast. And unless you're doing Instagram, of course, then that's a far better way of doing it as well. Let's look at our surroundings and let's look at the lighting. First of all, with the lighting, it's best to make sure that you've got some key lighting in front of you. You can buy small ring lights that clip onto your laptop or clip onto your mobile phone if you're using that. But best use of daylight is really good. And also ensuring that you haven't got a pot plant coming out of your head. So we'll remove that. I saw a lady today doing a video and this was sticking right out the top of her head. So let's keep that out of the way. In terms of surroundings, don't have anything that's distracting that might draw the eye away from your central message. Things like books, of course. You don't want the Kama Sutra up there, or I once heard that Vince Cable had Economics for Dummies behind him. What you can, of course, have is a copy of this, now available on Amazon. So move that to one side. Also photographs. If you've got too many, it can just look slightly distracting. So very sorry, Audrey, but you're not a key member of our family. So we'll lose that one as well. Now it's looking a little more simple behind me. Depth of field is important. Make sure that you're not close up against a wall. And then we can see a little bit of your surroundings. Make sure also that you're sat up nice and straight if you are doing media. As for sound, most laptops and cameras have pretty good microphones. I'm using an external one at the moment. But the main thing is not to have a room that sounds really echoey. So you don't want to be in a room that doesn't have any furniture or is too boxy. So consider that. In terms of how you dress, make sure that you dress appropriately on screen. You don't want, of course, accidentally for staff or people on BBC News to see a pair of these. And dress appropriately also for your profession. So if you are a white-collar worker normally, then if you're going on the TV live, it might be a good idea to wear a shirt. But just make sure that it's not one with checks or stripes. Seems I've got the wrong one out there. The other thing is, tell your household that you're doing this broadcast. Make sure that you tell everybody you're about to go live on Sky News or wherever it is, or a radio broadcast, so that you don't have one of those Robert Kelly experiences where his children interrupt him.
Daddy.
Not now. Come and see you in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye. But the main thing is, of course, just to ensure that your messaging when you do it is crisp, concise, and has no jargon in it. It's maybe aimed at a well-informed 12-year-old. But do get your CEOs and your leaders out there doing video. It's a great medium. Think of the Boris with the kipper. I have in my hand a kip. Oh, well, this smoked salmon, we had to get this because there was nothing in the shops. Keep those messages short and concise, and think about perhaps some show and tell, and think about bringing along some props as well. Finally, be natural, be authentic, and be the best version of yourself that you can be. Thanks for watching, and I'm off to go and get a snack. Oh, one more thing. If you are appearing on live broadcast or TV, don't walk away from the shot until they give you the all clear. All right, bye. There are more tips on our website or at Mentor Trainer on Twitter.